Hi, today we're going to do a bit of partner stretching for the shoulders and upper back. So find a partner and come to sit on your mats. Richie is going to help me today. Okay, so we're going to sit back to back, and to really connect the base of your spine, come forward and bring your hands to the ground in front of you, and then wriggle yourself or walk back on your sitting bones and let the sacrum connect. And you can then slowly come up. So you're coming up and feeling how some parts of your spine connect to your partners. And at the same time, allow your weight to flow downwards into the base of your body. So you're not just reliant on your partner propping you up, but you have a connection to the earth underneath you as well. And you can actually feel that in your partner's body when you become aware of it. Start to notice your breath, breathing through the nose, allowing the breath to move into the abdomen. And sensing how you can feel the movements of your partner's breath in some way. And then take your arms and lift them up at shoulder level. And one person's going to have their arms underneath and one is going to have them above, so that you can put your palm on your partner's palm. And we're going to begin with a twist, with a rotation. So rotate to the left, through the upper body, look towards your left arm. Make sure that you're not lifting up your right sitting bone, so that there's a feeling of rotating from your center. And then just breathe there for a moment, and then slowly go in the other direction. Keeping the arms straight, rotating through the spine. Look towards the right hand and the right shoulder, and turn to the center. Now you're going to rotate again the same way you did before, but then let go of your partner's hand and bring your left hand to your partner's right knee and your right hand to your own left knee, looking towards the left. Become heavy through the lower body. Feel how the spine is elongating. Let your neck be in a comfortable position. And then we're going to go the other way. So slowly rotating in the other direction. Take your left hand to your right knee and your right hand to your partner's left knee. Looking towards the right shoulder now. Continue to let your weight drop down into the base of your body, so that you get a feeling of, from the waist down, the spine drops downwards. From above the waist up, the spine is lengthening. And then release and return to face forward. And you can connect your arms to your partners again. So palm on palm, one person's arms are underneath. And the person whose arms are underneath is now going to bring their hands towards each other to stretch the chest of their partner. So Richie is moving his hands towards each other, and I feel a strong stretching in the front of my chest. So when I feel that it's enough, I will say to him, okay, that's it. For some people, you won't go so far if you're quite tight in the chest. So have good communication with your partner. Tell them exactly when to stop. Breathe there for a few moments. And then you can bring your partner's arms back to where they started and swap. So I'm going to put my hands underneath now, and I'm going to draw his arms towards each other. And keeping the connection in the spine here will also prevent your partner compensating by arching their back. You will feel that your upper backs are connected, and it's just through the arms and shoulders that the stretch is happening. Is that okay? Do you want me to go further?
That's fine.
Okay. And then we're going to return to our arms out to the sides position. And now on the same side, we're both going to release the grip of our palms and put them flat on the ground. And start with your bottom arm straight, and you're reaching that top arm up. So you're really lengthening through from fingertip to fingertip. And if you want to go lower, you can now bend the palm of the hand slightly on the side that you're leaning towards. And then swap. So you're going to again connect your hands, put the palms down on the other side. Slowly bending. Start with the straight arm so you can really open the side of the body, and then bending the elbow. Be aware of the position of your head and neck, that they're in line with the spine. And then slowly coming back up to our starting position. And we're now going to release our arms to the ground. We're going to do a facilitated back bend. So one person is going to have their knees bent and feet flat on the floor, the songololo on my toe, and the other one is going to be sitting just with the legs crossed. And we start by Richie taking hold of my wrist, and that's just helping to give some traction for the whole spine. And I start to lean back, and he leans forward, folding from the hips if possible. And when I get to a point, so there, if you just pause there for a moment, for me that gets almost too much, so I need to lift my hips now. And then it becomes something else. So I'm floating the hips. I'm going into a raised back bend if I want to. Otherwise, if you just want to work on creating length in the upper back, you just go as far as you can while keeping the pelvis on the ground. And then slowly he brings me up, so he comes back to upright, carries me back up, and then we swap. So I'm going to cross my legs, and I'm going to take hold of Richie's arms, drawing them up, and then at a certain point he'll also feel it's a very strong stretch for the chest. So then I'll put my hands down and I'll let him go into, he can either just go with the pelvis on the ground or he can lift up. And the person who's folding forward, you're just going as low as your body allows. You don't have to do what I'm doing. My hips allow me to do this, but not everyone will be comfortable with going so low. And then I'm going to bring him back slowly to the upright position. We're returning to sitting back to back, feeling the connection with our spines again. Taking a few deep breaths there. So you're returning to the feeling of the weight flowing down into your foundation, a lightness in the upper body, and a freedom in the breath. And you might feel that there's a bit more movement in your upper body now, an openness as you breathe. Thank you very much.